Hello, this is Mike Fay with Calvin Castine, and we're at Northeastern Clinton Central School for boys varsity CVAC action. Actually, I said that backwards. It should be CVAC boys varsity action between the visiting Ausable Valley Patriots and the Northeastern Clinton Cougars. For Ausable, number 1, Patrick Redden. Number 2, Bill Padford. Number 4, Casey Meyer. Number 5, Matt LaMountain. Number 6, Dan Hunt. Number 7, Troy. It's either Banash or Banak or Benek. Number 8, Joe Delorier. Number 9, Jason Signer. Number 11, David Bean. Number 12, Adam Coolidge. Number 13, Brian Blaze. Number 14, Todd Thomas. Number 15, Tanner Knight. Number 17, Brian Doyle. Number 18, Kirk Thomas. Number 19, Heath Blaze. Number 21, Nick Parrott. 23, Tyler Goodman. 24, Chris Bremer. And in goal for the Patriots, Jamie Brissett. Ausable is coached by Randy Lozier. For Northeastern, number 1, Chad Fulbear. Number 2, Brad Delaney. Number 3, Jarrett Ashline. Number 4, Jason Aintill. Number 5, Nick Legree. Number 6, Ryan Aintill. Number 7, Chris Clark. Number 8, Colin Allen. Number 10, Jeremy Dragon. Number 11, Mike Ashline. Number 12, Scott Morelli. 13, Matt Arno. 14, Jeremiah Colby. 15, Brian LaFountain. 16, Aaron Coulombe. 17, Paul Hamilton. Number 18, Travis Dupree. Number 20, Pat Racine. 21, Brent Lagua. Number 22, Sean Fay. 25, David Gay. And in goal for the Cougars, Gary LeMay. Cougars are coached by Dale Hawksby, assisted by Frank Dumas and Steve Sullivan. Referees for this evening's contest, Steve Regan and Bill Chase. My tongue got in front of my eye tooth and I couldn't see what I was saying. Cougars trying to get back into their winning ways, if you will, after a loss to the Plattsburgh Hornets and a tie to the Bobcats of NAC. Ball stays in bounds. Morelli can't control, and it's cleared by Coolidge. Handball is called, and it'll be Ausable ball.
Mike.
Ryan Aintill off an Ausable player, cleared by Knight. But there goes Arno. A fine defensive play by Chris Bremer.
We'll help you. Wait, Joe.
Fay with a throw in way down the wing. Morelli's there. He's got Arno, but he can't get the cross off, and it'll be a throw in for Northeastern. That last throw in off the head of an Ausable player, number 24, Bremer, was called as a goal kick for the Patriots. Headed out. There's Coulombe. He can't get the shot off. Over to the wing for Fay. It's out of bounds.
Do you think he would have watched it roll out of bounds if he didn't think it went off the roof? I thought it went off the roof.
Fay heads it to the 18. It's misplayed. Morelli gets there, trying to get the shot off. Can't. Still working the ball. And Brissett comes out to make the stop for the Patriots. Langlois. And here come the Patriots. They got a man all alone on this near side. Taken by Racine on a nice defensive play, an outlet to Aintill. Goodman all alone on this right wing, and if that ball comes across, LeMay has nobody between him and Goodman. LeMay controls the ball. Northeastern's going to have to watch out for this wing on this side. Now Goodman with the ball can't control very well, but then comes back off a deflection with the ball. Langlois clears near side for Arno. Arno curves it back into the center. Broken up by Fay. Fay can't get to the ball before it's cleared out of bounds by Coolidge. Coulomb headed back out. There's Arno. Arno broken up at the last second by Bremer. Arno got the shot off, but Bremer was right there to deflect the ball out. Now Langtill crossing, headed straight up in the air and out of the zone. Arno gets there. Over to the wing for Fay. Fay tries to cross it back for Allen. Allen comes away with the ball through a crowd, and finally the shot is taken by Aintill out of bounds, and it'll be a goal kick for Ausable. Cougars mounting minute after minute of pressure here in this first half. Only 7 minutes have expired so far in the first half, and the Northeastern already has 4 or 5, maybe 7 shots on goal. Aintill back to Racine. Racine back to Aintill, deflected center to Morelli. Cougars using some nice short passing. This is what we've been trying to see. A nice through pass for Morelli, just offsides. I didn't see who it was that was offsides. I assume it was Morelli. Morelli asking Regan how he was offsides. Again, that's a tough call, especially on a bang-bang play for a ref, because it's when the ball is struck, not when the ball gets to the player. That's a trip, and it'll be Ausable ball. Could have been a trip or obstruction. Coulomb over forfeit and then pushes it through in the center. Fade to Ashline, intercepted by Hunt. Hunt to the far side, pass intended for Parrott, but Racine gets there. Racine, a nice move to heel back to himself, but Parrott is there. It's out of bounds, and it'll be Northeastern ball. Ashline breaks that up. It squirts into the middle where it's picked up by Coulomb. Coulomb back to Langlois for control, and offsides is called again. Patriots trying to push through the middle, stopped by Dupree, but Goodman gets there, and now Racine clears high into the air. Fay heads and then pushes one forward. We've got a foot race between Morelli, Arno, and Bremer. The ball's deflected to the outside, and Arno gets there. Arno back to Fay. Fay can't control, and it's taken by Blaze. Goodman in the center, taken away by Coulomb. Arno was offsides, just jumped back on sides just before the ball got there. And a dangerous play is called, and it'll be a direct kick for Arno. Back to Coulomb. Coulomb back in play on the far side, out of bounds, and it should be Ausable throw-in. And the Patriots will do it again. Long throw over the defense down to Thomas. Todd Thomas beaten to the ball by Racine nicely. Now LaMountain clears out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in for Northeastern. 28:46 remaining in the first half. Field position and shots are all Northeastern. Morelli, a through pass for Arno. Arno gets the shot off. It's deflected over the top of the net by Brissett, and it'll be a corner kick for Northeastern. Headed out, and Dupree is there. Dupree chips back in. Allen tried to cross, and it's out of bounds off number 5, Matt LaMountain, and it'll be a corner kick again for Northeastern. Corner kick is short. The shot's taken and Brissett with the stop. And that's, you could hear the defense. That's a good call on the part of the defensive captain. When you have a corner kick, of course, you cannot be offsides because the ball started on the corner, right on the end line. But as soon as you push the ball out to another player, if the defense can pull out quick enough, then they can throw or draw the opposition offside. So when you do a play like that, it has to be a set play, and everyone has to understand that once the ball comes out, they can't allow themselves to be caught offsides. But a good idea by Northeastern. I like to see those kind of things every now and then, just to keep the defense honest. Hunt in the center, getting instructions from all over the place, and decides to put it back to LaMountain for control. Langlois gets there, but it deflects deeper in the Northeastern zone, and Engtill is there. Engtill up through off a deflection to Fay. Fay on the near side where Goodman is there. Goodman back in the center to Hunt. Now Coulombe. Coulombe tries to get it to Fay and does. Fay pushes it forward and offsides again. Ashline to Morelli. Morelli, a nice ball. He got up and stayed up in the air. Now Arno, if he can get the shot off, and does, it's in the net. The official goal scorer. That's assist, yeah. That's what I wanted. Well, it's 1-0 Northeastern. Arno with the goal, and I'm not sure if Morelli or Allen are going to get the assist. Probably Morelli. Until we get better information, we'll call it. And here comes number 2. And it's off Brissett and cleared by Bremer. We're going to call it Arno for Morelli at the 14-14 mark. And it's 1-0 Northeastern, and the Cougars want more. And they just came just an inch from making it 2-0, and Arno getting his second goal. Coulombe turns it, and it's cleared out. Stopped by Ashline. Ashline over to Engtill. Engtill crosses into the center, but it's headed right out again. Now Ashline. Ashline, a little tip pass for Coulombe. Intercepted, and this could be dangerous. A through pass, and it doesn't get there. Langlois blocked the first, but off a deflection, it goes deeper into Northeastern territory, and here comes Dupree. Dupree, a nice ball up to Fay. Fay, a nice ball up to Arno. If it stays in, it doesn't. Ball just rolled out of bounds. It'll be Ausable throw-in. Dupree, a nice move to get the ball to Coulombe, and he has nobody on him. Coulombe switches fields over for Allen. It's stopped, but Engtill gets there. Can't get he chips it into the center, and Arno's there to punch it high over the net, and it'll be a goal kick for Ausable. Coulombe heads back for Engtill. Engtill gets the shot off, and it's a weak one that Brissett makes the stop. Ashline played that ball beautifully between two Ausable players. The ball was trapped in the center by Ausable, and both players with a not very good communication split up, and Ashline went right between them and gained control of the ball. Racine should get there first. Up the wing for Engtill. Engtill still carries. Back for Allen. Allen back for Engtill, and it's cleared out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in for Northeastern. Ashline has it broken up. And here come the Patriots. They get by one defender. Dupree trying to get over and does, and he'll put the ball out of bounds, and it'll be a throw and fall Ausable, but there's an opportunity for the Patriots. They had Goodman on the near side, and going through the center was, as soon as he turns around, number 21, it looks like, Nick Parrott. And if Parrott gets by, he got by Langlois. If he gets by Dupree, he's in all alone on LeMay. Or if he can push the pass through to Goodman, then with Dupree running to the left side of the field, Goodman is in all alone on LeMay. So a very dangerous play. And Northeastern dodges a bullet. It'll be a corner kick for the Patriots. This is Ausable's first corner kick. And goes right to LeMay. LeMay played that perfectly. Near side, Arnold will get there. Traps nicely and keeps on trucking. And that should be a call, and is. Coulomb strips the ball from Goodman. Punched into the wing. Brissett comes out and punches it out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Northeastern. Fay with the throw-in, and it's headed right out again. 15 remaining in this first half. It's 1-0 Northeastern, and the Cougars knocking on the door again. Over the head of the defense. Dragon trying to get the shot off. It's punched back in by his own man, and there's Inktail. Inktail with the shot, and it's stopped by Brissett. Northeastern substitutions. Jeremy Dragon on the far side. And Jason Inktail. Here comes Morelli. Morelli just inside the 18. And right off Brissett. A fine shot by Morelli and a fine save by Jamie Brissett for Ausable. Ashline. And it should go out of bounds, and does. It'll be a throw-in for Northeastern. Coulomb. Chipped by Dupree, and finally cleared out by Coolidge. Stopped by Racine, now to Ashline. Ashline comes to the near side, intended for Inktail, Jason Inktail, and it goes down the wing. Goodman is there, but so is Dupree. Dupree turns it, punches it back into the center, past Hunt, and Fay is there. Can't control, a nice slide tackle. But Coolidge comes away with the ball and punches it back into the center. Now Fay off a deflection. Back through the center from Morelli. Morelli keeps it going for Dragon. Morelli off a deflection, gets it right back again. He's surrounded by 3 players, and it's taken off him and cleared. Hunt gets there but can't clear. Miskicked, and it goes deeper into Ausable zone, but Cougars can't do much with it, and Langlois clears up for Northeastern. Coulomb has a man to the outside, can't get it through. It's stopped by Knight. Faye's there. Faye gets the shot off, and it goes over top of the net. And it'll be a Northeastern throw-in. Hunt trying to control in the center. Inktail goes down, but the Patriots keep it going. Parrott through the center, caught up to by Coulomb. Coulomb pushes off for Fay, and this is a break here. Three players converged on Coulomb. If Fay can push the ball through, and he does. There's Anktel. Just in time, saved by Brissett. Or by Bremer, rather. Now here comes Coulomb. Coulomb gets it to Fay. Fay just outside the 18. Cougars taking too much time. Ausable not a strong team, but you can't take that much time when you're trying to set up. You've got to stop and go as quickly as possible, because any defender is going to be able to stop you if you just try and take your time, put the ball on your best foot, and line up the perfect shot. And that took a crazy hop off Brissett. It hit the ground about 5 feet in front of him. Took a crazy hop, came up, hit him off the shoulder and hands, and deflected over top of the net, and it'll be a corner kick for Northeastern. Northeastern substitutions. Chad Fulbear's into the game. And number 7, Chris Clark, into the game for Northeastern.
Walking around the bleachers. Going into
Racine takes the ball to the far side and punches up the wing for Dragon. Out of bounds off Signor. And a throw-in for Northeastern, a dangerous throw-in. Northeastern can control it, but that's a tough, dangerous throw-in. When you throw the ball back, the ball should be thrown forward, and if you throw it back, you have to know that your player is going to be able to get it and have plenty of time to maneuver with it, because if they don't, you're vulnerable to a real serious rush by the opposition. Now Coulomb up for Dragon. Now Morelli gives it up for Ashline, and Ashline chips high near side and offside again. Thomas in the center gives it back to Blaze. Blaze chips in, and LeMay is there. Gary LeMay has not been seriously tested. Probably the hardest thing he's had to do so far in tonight's contest is that corner kick, and he handled that with ease. Ausable has had a couple of plays that looked very dangerous but didn't materialize for them. On the far side, Clark punches up, and now Coulomb keeps it going. A foot raise again. Bremer gets there first and punches it out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in for Northeastern. We're down to 13:07. 13 minutes and actually 5 seconds now remaining in this first half. 1-0 Northeastern, but a game that Northeastern could have scored another 2, maybe 3 goals. They're playing a good control game. I see some good short passes. The ideas are there, but they're just not able to finish off. Chip to the far side, and here it comes. It's in the net, and that is Jeremy Dragon. .27-23 mark, Jeremy Dragon. And I think the assist is either Fulbear or Anktel. I think it was Anktel, so we'll give it right now. The unofficial will be Dragon from Anktel. That's Jason Anktel at the 27-23 mark, and it is 2-0 Northeastern. And here come the Patriots. Coolidge tries to get it to the outside. It goes out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in for the Patriots. Miskicked into the center, and Morelli is there. A through pass for Anktel. Bremer punches it to the outside. Anktel has it headed away. Northeastern substitutions. Matt Arno's back into the game, and on the far side, Coulomb gets there, deflects to Arno. Arno gets the shot off, and Brissett is there for the save. I'm trying to pick up that player on the far side. I haven't been able to see him as yet, but here come the Patriots, and it's Dragon and Clark. Okay, fine. Oh my God. Over top of the net, and it'll be a goal kick for Northeastern. I guess it's starting. Chip just outside the 18. Ausable coming in. Broken up, and Hunt gets there and shoots and hits the outside of the net, and it'll be a goal kick for the Cougars. Faulbear on the outside. That could be a handball, not called. And Dupree straight up in the air. The Patriots, after that questionable at best yellow card to Matt Arno, have gotten a little bit of wind in their sails, and they're starting to put some pressure on the Cougars.
Go, Cougars, let's go! Come on, get it down, let's play!
And the second yellow card given to Northeastern's bench. I couldn't see if it was the coach. I assume it was. Of course, that was a result of the first yellow card. And again, the Patriots having a little bit more success, but now Northeastern slowly taking the momentum back away from the Patriots. Faulbear still fighting for the ball, and he comes away with it. Outstanding work by Chad Faulbear. Outstanding work, but two Patriots there. He kept fighting and ended up winning the ball for Northeastern and putting the ball down the field where Jamie Brissett punched it out of bounds for the Patriots. And we'll do it again, Northeastern with a throw-in. And offsides. No. I thought that was offsides. Apparently there was a pushing off as a direct kick for Northeastern.
Put some heat on.
Now that's a pretty porous wall. And the shot is taken, and it's stopped by Brissett. Brissett playing very well in net for Ausable. He's had a couple of really difficult shots. Shots that were coming right at him and then dipped low. Shots that were bounced off the ground 5 feet in front of him. Little lofting shots. He's faced about all the shots you can think of, the different kinds, and he's done very well. Only two got by him, and I don't think you could fault him on either one. One a breakaway by Arno, and the other one a fine cross by Aintil to Dragon. And Brissett on the other side of the net, so neither one of those shots I don't think you could really fault Brissett, but on the shots that he's been challenged, he's done very, very well. Coulomb gets there, can't get the head on the ball, and it's pulled out by the Patriots. It'll be throw-in for Northeastern. Faulbear switches fields, but it's cleared right back out again. Langlois chips high, and the only person there is Coolidge, and he heads it right back to midfield. Hunt Hunt still carrying on the far side, gets by one, but he can't keep the ball in bounds, and it'll be a Northeastern throw-in. That was, I guess, a handball. I don't think there was any doubt in that. And it'll be a direct kick for the Patriots from a very dangerous point of the field. That's a lot of 10 yards right there. And it's a low shot. Dupree's there to clear it right out. Hunt's there but can't control. And he finally does get the ball back. He's in a position for a heck of a cross. It's stopped by Dupree right in front of the net. The shot is taken, but it goes wide, and it'll be a goal kick for Northeastern. Northeastern dodges a bullet again. Dupree up to midfield, and it's headed right back now. Coulomb, a lead pass intended for Anktil, and Bremer is there to punch it out of bounds. He'll give Northeastern a corner kick with 4:30 remaining in this first half. It's 2-0 Northeastern, and the Cougars knocking on the door. Headed right back out, and here comes Racine. Racine chips it back high to the far side, headed into the center. Morelli gets there, can't control, and Bremer does, and kicks it out of bounds, and it should be a throw-in for Northeastern. Headed right in, and there's Brissett. Again, a fine job by Brissett. That ball's headed off Morelli, and Brissett is there to make the one-hander and control any rebounds. Dupree times it perfectly and heads it back to Fay. Fay into the center. Goes far side for Allen. Allen can't control, and it's picked up by Signor. Allen trying to get the ball back is pushed by Signor, and it'll be Northeastern ball. And right into the center, a fine pass, and Arno got there, tried to control. That ball was right at Arno. It was a nice ball right into the center. Arno deflected to Morelli, and Morelli just shot wide. So Northeastern again knocking on the door to try and get that third goal. Ashline into the center for Arno. Arno miskicked, just caught the top of the ball, and Brissett with the stop. Fay controls to the far side for Anktil. Anktil beaten to the ball by Blaze, and now Hunt. The ball finally goes out of bounds. It'll be Ausable's ball. Now Langlois. Ball stays in bounds, and Hunt is there. Finally out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in for Northeastern. Deflected to Allen. Allen back for control. Now into the center for Ashline. Ashline to Coulomb. Coulomb. Lead pass. Bremer gets there, but he can't get the ball. Bremer.
There was no ball near him. You couldn't even see back here. You're in the back. You're in the back. How can you call something from the end line?
Well, apparently they're saying that the goalie was kicked, and right there the clock was stopped. Northeastern, as Arno drove in, it appeared he got there the same time the ball did, and Brissett made the initial stop but couldn't control the rebound, and Morelli came along, grabbed the rebound, and put it in the net. But Steve Regan said no. He stopped the clock and said that once the goalie was struck and out of the play, the ball was dead. And now we have a stoppage of the clock with 1:26 remaining because Jamie Brissett, the Ausable goalie, is on the ground and appears to be stunned. Well, that it's not serious and that he'll be back. And according to my list, the backup goalie is Heath Blaze. So we're going to say that Blaze is in goal right now, unless Ausable pulled a fast one and stuck somebody else in there. Heath Blaze, presently the goalie for Ausable. Jamie Brissett, who did a fine job in that first half. 2 goals scored against him, but as I said before, neither one of those goals were his fault. He played extremely well in that. He was stopping shots, low shots, high shots, hard shots, shots that were just floating in, and shots that bounced off the ground in front of him, took some crazy hops. So he did a very, very good job in net for Ausable. So again, we hope we see him back. Langlois gets bat and clears up into the center, and it's punched right back in by LaMountain with 4 seconds left. Ausable with one last opportunity, and it's the horn sounds and the first half is over. It's 2-0 Northeastern. Arno from Morelli at 14-14 and Dragon from Anktil at 27-23. 2-0 Northeastern, and we'll be back in a minute for the second half. Second half underway. Northeastern going to start with, looks like Anktil, Allen, Coulombe, Delaney, and LaFountain on the front line. Midfielders, Fay, Ashline, and I guess Coulombe started on the front line just for the tip-off. I think he's probably going to be playing center. Fay on the right side and Anktil on the left. And the fullbacks will be Ashline, Langlois. Well, I think I'll have to catch up with this in a second because they've changed around. Dupree on the far side, Langlois in the center, or rather Legree in the center and Langlois on the left. That's what'll do it.
Good work, Brett. Boy.
Let's go, Cougars, let's go! Get it out of there!
Dupree can't get to it, and Legree does and clears up for Anktil. Delaney can't control and is punched back by Bremer. It's going to be a foot race. LaFountain trying to get there, punches it to the near side, but Allen too far away, and Brissett back into the game. That's good to see. Jamie Brissett back into the game for Ausable. So I guess Randy Lozier just wanted to pull him out of the game to give him a rest with only a minute or so, minute and 20 seconds left in the first half when he got hurt. He just wanted to get him a little bit of rest for the second half. And Brissett, as I was saying, just Randy Lozier wanted to get him out to give him a rest. He came back in, and the first time he touched the ball, he kind of just stood there, and Lozier probably giving him
Use your head! Come on!
And another yellow card. Looks like Fay is going to go off for one stoppage of play with a yellow card. I didn't see what happened. And I guess what happened is they made some contact on the other side, and then there was some extracurricular activity after. And Fay called for the push, I guess, and got a yellow card. Coulombe in the center. Cleared out by Signor. Now Ashline chips forward, and Signor heads right back out again. Hunt in the center. Now LaMountain. Taken off by Anktil. And it'll be Northeastern direct kick. Through the defense, and here comes LaFountain. Headed by Bremer. Delaney gets there. Can't get the shot off, and it's punched over top of the net by LaFountain, and it'll be a goal kick for Ausable. Brissett over the head of Hunt. 2 players fall down, and Ausable comes away with the ball. Parrott on the far side. The ball goes out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in for Ausable. Toward the net, and LeMay is there. Punt. Beyond midfield. Delaney is there if he can keep it, or rather, that is Delaney. Delaney is there. He can't keeps the ball in front of him, gets the shot off, and it just goes wide. Brad Delaney with a fine play, keeping that ball under control, and finally getting that right-footed shot that just went wide of the net. Brissett headed back by Inktel into the center. Delaney gets there, and so does Bremer, and Bremer clears up into the center, taken by Hunt. Ashline over to the far side for LaFountain. LaFountain has it clear, taken away, and Legree back into the center. Deflects near side for Allen. Allen goes down the wing.
Wait, Joe!
And it deflects off LaMountain, and it'll be Northeastern throw-in. Ashline into the center, and Brissett comes out to make the stop. Langlois. It's Bremer on the far side. Hunt picks it up and keeps it going for Parrott. And LeMay with a nice play with 2 Ausable players right there. LeMay short hopped the ball and controlled. Chipped back in by Signor. Anktel has Coulomb in the center and gets the ball to him. And Hunt can't control, but Dupree does, and Dupree chips it deep into Ausable zone, and Brissett comes out to make the stop. Up the wing, if Hunt can get there, he'll keep the ball in play, and he does. Gets by one man, he'll get across from over there. He waited too long, and the ball was deflected back out into the center. Ashline gets there, or rather Anktel gets there. Ryan Anktel carries through the center. Waited too long to get the pass off, and it was cleared by Bremer. And the call goes against Northeastern, and it'll be a direct kick for Ausable. Offsides called. LaFountain gets the shot off. Actually, I think that was more of a cross, and Brissett came out to control it. Ashline broken up, and a push called on Ausable. It'll be a direct kick for Northeastern. Coulomb just pushes it off the post, and Brissett is there to make the stop. That ball kind of snuck through. You didn't even see that developing, and all of a sudden Coulomb was there, and instead of over kicking, he just nudged the ball to the side, which is just as effective. And if that ball was just a couple of inches further to the left. That was a goal for Aaron Coulomb. As it was, it just bounced off the post, and Brissett was able to control. Now here come the Patriots. Patriots trying to get by, and they do. Out of bounds off, that was Signer with that move, and it was out of bounds off Inktil. Chested down by Legree and cleared by Inktil. Bremer in the center, trying to keep the ball going forward, and we're going to have a push, and it'll be Northeastern ball. Misplayed by Signer, and Inktil on the far side, chips high, and it's just wide. Looks like LaFountain tried to chest the ball into the net, and it just skipped wide, and he ran into the net. And a real good opportunity, a nice cross by Inktil. Northeastern still controlling the game on both ends, offensively and defensively, putting a lot of continual pressure on the Patriots. Headed right down by LaFountain, and now Delaney takes the shot, and Brissett with the stop. Headed into the center and cleared right out again. Now Hunt. Hunt carries to the far side and then keeps it going, but it's broken up by Dupree. Parrott controls. Legree defending tough, and Dupree gets there to clear it up. And a hold called on LaFountain, and it'll be Ausable ball. LeMay called for it, but Inktil, not wanting to take any chances, kicked the ball out of play, or rather out of the box. And Ausable trying to put it right back in again. A long shot, and LeMay makes the stop. A long punt beyond midfield, headed back by Bremer, and Inktil gets there, and it's offsides. Dupree tries to clear, but it's off Thomas. A good ball to the inside. Ashline gets there to clear it out, and Northeastern's defense in the last couple of minutes a little questionable. LeMay makes the stop, and the rebound is there, but he corrals it before anybody can take advantage of it. Over the head of Signer, and he's backed up by Coolidge. Northeastern wants to step it up a little bit. Ashline, seeing that the Cougars got beat 2 or 3 times on defensively and gave the Patriots some good opportunities, trying to stir up the Cougars and get them back, get the momentum back for Northeastern. Off a deflection, it comes to Hunt. Hunt still trying to control. Hips are flying, and the call goes against Northeastern. Ashline with a little too much hip. And the direct kick goes to the box. Headed right back out again. Legree is there. The shot deflects, and LeMay is there. That was a dangerous opportunity for the Patriots. And this game is only a 2-0 lead by Northeastern, although the Cougars have owned this field tonight for the most part. The call goes against Northeastern. It'll be Ausable ball. As I was saying, although Northeastern has pretty much owned this game, it's still only 2-0. And if the Patriots can put one in and get themselves all excited, we're in for a heck of a remaining part of the second half. There's 25-39 remaining in this second half. The Patriots are not dead as yet. LeMay makes the center field stop. And the punt comes way out, stopped by Bremer. Meyer, Casey Meyer on the far side, can't control it, goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Northeastern. Home pushes it back to Dupree. Dupree gets to Coulombe. Chad Fulbear on the far side. I'll catch up with the Northeastern substitutions in a second. Looks like Jeremy Dragoon, Matt Arno, Sean Fay, Scott Morelli, Chad Fulbear into the game for Northeastern. And I think that's it for the substitutions. Thrown in for Coulombe, punched into the center, but the only one there is Bremer, and he clears it out. Legree and Dupree. And another hip is thrown. I don't quite agree with that call. I think that was a good aggressive play on the part of, I think that was Parrott. This sport, you can't take contact out of soccer. Agreed, it's not a contact sport like football, but there has to be some contact. There's going to be some aggressive plays, and to take the aggressiveness out of an individual simply because there was a little contact, as long as the contact wasn't intentional, or as long as the contact, there was no intent to injure, or the contact wasn't from behind, I don't know. I think that we need to take a few of the whistles out of this game. Hash line into the center, missed kicked, and it goes deeper into Ausable territory. Morelli can't get there, and Bremer clears. Now Hunt. Hunt still controlling, splits the defense. Hunt's going to get a shot off, and he didn't, and it'll be a corner kick. Northeastern again guilty of standing around, and Hunt with a little burst of speed split the defense and almost got a decent shot off towards the net, and it'll be a corner kick for the Patriots. And the Patriots waste that corner kick, and it'll be a goal kick for Northeastern. That's one thing that gives a coach gray hairs. You get an opportunity, especially late in the game, with a corner kick, and it's an excellent opportunity to get a decent shot on net. And with all the players inside the 6, anything can happen. It can be a great offensive play, or it can just be a mistake by the defense, and the ball will end up in the net. So you'd really like to see at least a legitimate shot, or at least make the goalie make the save. LeMay with a powerful foot, the front line. It's headed down, stopped by Fay. If he can keep the ball in bounds, he wants to go down the wing. He goes down to Dragon. Offsides again. That's about the 7th or 8th time Northeastern has been offsides in tonight's game. Now either they're really going down the field too fast, or the Patriots are doing an excellent job defensively, stepping up and drawing the Cougars offsides. That is one of the reasons that it is only 2-0 Northeastern. A lot of good opportunities, or potentially good opportunities, were taken away from the Cougars by those offside calls. So maybe something that Lozier has been working on, Randy Lozier being the Ausable coach, maybe something he's been working on to get his fullbacks to move up quickly to try and draw the other team off sides. Fulbear pushed off the ball, and it'll be a direct kick for Northeastern. Punch straight through the center. There's Coulombe, and Brissett comes out to make the stop. That play was only a step from being a decent shot on net. Coolidge slipped as he got to the ball, but he did get it up to Meyer. Meyer up to Parrott. Parrott gets by one. Parrott coming in on the far side. He'll get a shot off, and the shot just goes wide. A fine opportunity for the Patriots with 19:57 remaining, and Ausable trying to get one. Just get one behind LeMay, and that'll get him within striking distance of the Cougars. Arno. Can't control. Fullbear gets it off a deflection. Fullbear puts it out of bounds off the mountain, and it'll be Northeastern throw-in. Down the wing to Morelli. Morelli pulls it into the center, double teamed, and Fullbear is there. Fullbear goes through one and now two. Deflects to Morelli. Morelli trying to get a right-footed shot off. He gets it to Arno in the center. Arno, the ball is sitting right there, and it's called a push against Northeastern, but just there were three players, Arno and two Ausable defenders, and the ball was pinned between six legs, and nobody could get a shot off or a clearing attempt off. It deflects off Hunt to Fay, down the wing for Dragon. Cleared out, Fay gets there. He'll get a left-footed cross, he pushes it into the center, and Brissett comes out to make the stop. Legree heads to Ashline, Ashline, cleared back in the Northeastern zone, headed out by Langlois into the center, and chipped right back in again by the Patriots. Langlois gets it to Legree, and Legree clears it up into the center, stopped by Morelli. Morelli to the outside, now picked up by Coulombe. He keeps it going for Fay. Fay knocked off the ball, and it'll be a direct kick for Northeastern. Chipped in, and Brissett is right there to make the stop. Ashline heads far side, stopped by the Patriots. Matt LaMountain, and he goes up the wing. Gets a return pass to Hunt. Hunt straight through, and Langlois is there to hold the ball up, and LeMay comes out to make the diving save. A nice play, a nice lead pass from Hunt to, I believe that was number 14, Todd Thomas. And Thomas got the shot off, and LeMay with the stop. A little extracurricular activity in the center, and it'll be Northeastern's ball. What game was, well, they just moved the ball back about 10 yards. That slide tackle was not even in the same vicinity. Well, they just moved Coolidge up into the center part of the field. I think they're going to try and open up their offense a little more. That's Ausable. And what that's going to do is that's going to open up their defense, unfortunately for them. But being down 2-0 with 15:30 remaining, they have very little choice in the matter. And it'll be a throw-in for the Patriots. Nice shot just over the top. That was a hard left foot. And that was off Sean Fay with a fine left foot that just went over the crossbar. Fay heads down the wing for Arno, too far out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in for the Patriots. Arno off deflection, chips through. Brissett comes out, and right in front of Dragon, he makes the stop. Shortly, you'll see the Patriots again moving up to try and get one goal in. You can hear Lozier hollering, "Get up, get up." And that's what he's trying to do, but they have to be careful. Northeastern can blow this game open. In the next 14 minutes, Northeastern could get 2 or 3 more goals. Fay with the low shot that goes wide. And Brissett sets it up for the goal kick with 13:25 remaining in the second half. Arno Off the face. Arno with a lot of hustle. He gets by 2. He'll get the shot off. It's a low shot. Punch back, and Morelli. I think that ball, Allen off the post and Morelli into the net. So we'll call it Morelli from Allen. Northeastern's third goal scored by Scott Morelli, assist going to Colin Allen at the 26:47 mark, and this is the perfect opportunity to show if Calvin puts this on slow motion and works it back as far as Matt Arno. This is why in hockey you end up getting 2 assists, where in soccer you only have the 1. Matt Arno did all the work with a burst of speed. He blew by, mind you, 2 defenders. Pulled the ball in on the far side and had a beautiful cross. Allen was there. Allen got the shot off, and if his ball goes in the net, then Arno gets the assist. But Allen's ball hit off the post, and Morelli was there to punch it the rest of the way over the line and into the net for Northeastern's third goal. But Arno did all the serious work. A great play by Matt Arno, and Morelli gets the third goal for Northeastern. Northeastern gets the call on the near side here, and Ashline chips it far, and Arno picks it up, keeps it in play. Back to Fay. Fay back to Dupree. Dupree in the center for Coulomb. Coulomb with the right-footed shot that goes over top of the net. Anktil with a fine play on the near side. He goes down the wing for Allen. Allen back to Anktil. It looked like they were going to try and get it to Coulomb, cutting through the opening. It's miskicked, and it comes to the near side. Coulomb can't control. Anktil does. Anktil down to Coulomb. If he can keep it in, he'll get a good cross from there. Coulomb got too far in front of him, I think, and he got the shot off and saved by Brissett. That shot to the near post, near side, and Brissett quickly made the stop. Fay and held back, and it'll be a direct kick for Northeastern. Coulomb. Coulomb with the hard shot that goes over top of the net, and it'll be a goal kick for the Patriots. Morelli and Arno will get a rest, and it looks like Delaney and LaFountain into the game for Northeastern. And punched up, and Brissett comes out to make the stop. Brissett forced to make a lot of those. I don't keep shots on goal. That'll be in the newspaper tomorrow. But if Northeastern hasn't outshot the Patriots by, the Cougars might even have 30 shots on net. They've had that many shots toward the net. They have really just plummeted Brissett with shot after shot. And he's been very good. That last goal that scored by Morelli was a typical example of the goals that are scored tonight. Arno with a breakaway. Brissett had no chance. The first goal for Northeastern. The second goal, scored by Dragon from Anktil, was one similar to the one that was just scored, where it was crossed in front of the net, and Brissett had no chance to stop the cross, and he had no chance to stop the redirected shot by Dragon into the back of the net. So he had no chance on that. And this last goal, same thing. Punched into or brought in by Arno and then crossed, and Allen with the shot off the post. Brissett no chance to make either one of those saves. So you can't fault Jamie Brissett, the Ausable goalie, for those 3 goals. He has played a pretty impressive game in the nets for the Patriots. I wonder where the encroachment was there. 2 Ausable players jumped up in the air, similar to what Matt Arno did and got a yellow card for earlier in the game. Coulomb gets by 2, and then finally it's taken away by Signor and punched into the center for Hunt. Hunt looking for somebody to go to, pulls it back, and there's Coulomb double teamed with Ashline to take the ball away from Hunt, and it's a long pass down, and Brissett gets there and he'll put it out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for Northeastern. Jason Angel into the game for Northeastern. And Coulomb on the near side. Aaron Coulomb stopped temporarily by Goodman, but Coulomb gets the cross off, and it's headed by LaFountain. Now Delaney gets there, but can't get the shot off. He knocked the ball down and was trying to line up his shot, but he couldn't. Ashline puts the ball out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in for the Patriots. Anktil tries to chip it over his shoulder, and he does to Delaney. Delaney still trying to control. He'll get a left-footed shot. It crosses over, and it's just fired wide. Chris Clark also into the game for Northeastern. I didn't see him at first, and he just took that shot that went wide. Clark now up the wing for LaFountain, but it's out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in for Northeastern. We're down to 6:21 remaining in this second half. It's 3-0 Northeastern, and the Cougars looking for a little more. Hunt. Nice play by Clark to break it up, and a little contact with Hunt. Clark still with the ball. Clark tries to push it back, intended for Delaney, it looks like, and he was knocked down. It'll be all Northeastern ball. Coulomb can't get the shot off. Legree gets there, but can't control. Legree on the far side pushes back to Dupree, and Dupree back in the center for Coulomb. Coulomb heels to Delaney. Delaney with the shot that goes over the crossbar, and it'll be a goal kick for the Patriots. Patriots in the center trying to control, and Coolidge puts it on the far side, broken up by Dupree and out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for Northeastern. Legree, and I guess the call's going to go against the Patriots. Northeastern will get the ball again on a direct kick. Dupree into the center. Fulbear gets there. A nice play, heading it over to Coulomb. Coulomb gets the shot, and it goes over top of the net. Legree into the center, stopped by Signer, and it goes far side. David Gay into the game for Northeastern. And here come the Cougars. Legree into the center, stopped by Fulbear. Fulbear gets it back to Langlois. Langlois tries to take it into the center, but he took too long, and Hunt off a deflection, and here come the Patriots. Legree really being aggressive, caught up to Hunt and took the ball away from him. Now on the near side, Inktil chips down the wing for Coulomb. Signor clears up into the center for the Patriots. Now Ashline right back down the field for Northeastern. Off the head of Signor into the center. Bremer is there. Bremer trying to keep it going, but he can't. Taken off, but there's Bremer. He stayed right with it. He wouldn't let the Northeastern Cougars make a play. There were 3 Cougars around him, and Bremer controlled the ball up through the center. Now down the wing again. Delaney gets there first. He'll get a cross off, but he doesn't. And Blaze gets there, but Delaney and Blaze go at it. Delaney pushed from behind, and we're going to have a couple of yellow cards, I'm sure. That'll be Northeastern throw. Brad Delaney and Nick and Heath Belays both got yellow cards, and they're out of the game. And if I were their coaches for the next 2.5 minutes, I'd keep them out of the game altogether. There's no sense taking the chance on either player getting a second yellow and not being able to play. And the way this game is going, and there's Brissett with another nice save. Nick Legree with a fine low shot to Brissett's right, and he was right there to make the stop. And again, he's played extremely well in goal for Ausable. But this game has gotten a little chippy in this second half. There's been some pushing and shoving and a little extracurricular activities at different times during the course of the game. So let cooler heads prevail. I'm sure the Patriots, who have been playing as hard as they can, are frustrated against this Northeastern defense. And Brissett, as well as he's played in goal, he has to be frustrated to be down 3-0. So a tough time for Ausable. And Northeastern, being as aggressive as they have been tonight, it's bound to be frustrating for them because they feel they should have more goals, because they've really had quite a few shots and hard shots on the Ausable net. Langlois with a nice play. It's 2 or 3 nice plays in a row for Brent Langlois on defense for Northeastern. Coulomb still controls on the near side, and it's out of bounds. Off Nick Parrott. Parrott been playing different positions. He was on the right wing, and he seems to be in the halfback position. And there's Brissett, and the ball's in the net, and it's a goal for LaFountain, and that was the first mistake that Brissett made tonight. Northeastern's 4th goal, scored by Brian LaFountain unassisted at the 39-26 mark, and again the first mistake that Brissett has made, but actually not totally his fault. His defender ran right in front of him, distracted him, and the ball bounced up and over his arm, and LaFountain was right there to punch the ball into the net for Northeastern's 4th goal of the game. And with 17 seconds left, the ball's headed in the air. On the far side, Clark makes a nice move, still controlling. Clark down the wing, intended for Gay. Brissett comes out, and the last shot is taken. It deflects off Brissett wide, and the game is over. And a game that was never in doubt. Northeastern in control the whole way. It turned out to be a 4-0 finish, but the Cougars believe, and I think they're right, this could have been very easily 6-0, maybe even 7-0. Because Brissett made some great saves. It looked like there's some angry words on the far side. I hope that's not going to continue. That's not the way either for a winner or a loser to act. Anyway, Matt Arno scored at the 14-14 mark of the first half from Scott Morelli on a fine feed. Morelli gave it to Arno. Arno broke in all alone on Brissett and put the ball into the net for Northeastern's 1-0 lead. The second goal, scored by Jeremy Dragon from Jason Aintil at the 27-23 mark. That was a fine cross from Aintil to Dragon on the far side, who put the ball behind Brissett, who had no chance on the cross. And that's the way the first half came to an end, 2-0 Northeastern. In the second half, 26-27 of the second half, Morelli from Allen, but in a play that was Colin Allen took the shot, it bounced off the post, and Morelli was right there to put the ball behind Brissett for the third goal. But Matt Arno deserves a lot of credit in that on that goal, because he burst through the far side past 2 defenders and put a beautiful cross to Allen, who took the initial shot that bounced off the post before Morelli put it in. So Matt Arno gets kudos on that third goal. And the fourth goal, just scored at the 39-26 mark, Brian LaFountain unassisted on a play where the Ausable defender distracted Brissett, and the ball got over his left shoulder, and behind him and LaFountain right there to put the ball in the net for Northeastern. So the final 4-0 Northeastern on a fine night here at Northeastern. It's nice and cool, no bugs. Real nice night for soccer here at Northeastern, and the team's still hollering at each other. And I don't like the sound of this, or I don't like the way this looks. Well, that's the way it was this 18th day of September 1998 at Northeastern Clinton Central School in beautiful downtown Champlain. The Cougars victorious tonight over the Ausable Patriots by a 4-0 margin. Thanks for watching Hometown Cable.